You know, puts you in a unique situation, though. Most people who are opposed to wars are anti-military.
Exactly.
You're actually the opposite. You're pro-military and anti-war unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well, if a war is true national security, fine. But if we go to war so that we can promote some industry to have something like a pipeline or oil wells or oil production or something to that effect, it's not where we should be spilling soldiers' blood and collateral damage, for sure.
So what are some of the main economic, financial reasons that are the causes of wars around the world?
Well, in this book, I have the spiritual aspect. You know, I talk about the coming of the Christ as defined by the prophecy being fulfilled, as an example, that are mentioned in the Old Testament. I talk about spiritual warfare. The ultimate battle of the world in the heavens is spiritual warfare, God versus the devil, good versus evil. Now, when the devil decided he was going to get out of heaven, he brought his demon spirits down with him, his angels, 1/3. They're the ones that work us over, okay? So there's not only strategic spiritual warfare, but there's individual tactical spiritual warfare. So that's the struggle that we are, and it floats down through spiritual warfare to what it's all about. So I cover arms merchants, and the economy for them is making money. And I found out that in England years ago, I mean, they had sometimes active duty military on their boards. You know, this is old history. I don't know if it's still the same way today. They had Anglican archbishops on their boards. They had senior level aristocrats in Great Britain on their boards. Well, these people are influential people, so they sold weapons all over the world. And in some ways, we probably do the same thing in our country. But, you know, a guy named Basil Zaharoff, he made millions of dollars, one of the richest people in the world, representing the arms companies, which sell to both people. The international bankers, you know, you've got the Morgans, and you've got Kuhn Loeb people, the investment bankers, you've got the Rothschild interests. I have so many connections that I've found with the Rothschilds all over the world, politically, economically, financially, supporting this, supporting that, you know, lending to high-ranking people and rulers all over the world. Religion's not out of the picture. I went to a Jesuit high school, but the Jesuits have been very, very powerful through history with their connections with European royalty and so forth. So it's just been permeated. My specific book covers American Revolution, Civil War, Spanish-American, and what I call banker, banana, and oil wars. The people think that Civil War was only about slavery. Well, it was also a little bit about tariffs. It was a little bit about states' rights, and it was also about currency, because originally Abraham Lincoln wanted to fund the war with greenbacks so that only the government issued the money. And then eventually, you know, the bankers and the lobbyists and the Rothschilds and different people, they got their fingers in it, and it ended up in the U.S. Grant administration that the foreigners, a lot of foreigners bought debt that we had at very discounted prices and made money off it. In the Civil War, I mean, we wanted the Panama Canal. You know, Teddy Roosevelt was big on that. So we needed to have the Caribbean under our control. We wanted Asian markets. We wanted the natural resources of the Philippines. So we took over Cuba, and we took over the Philippines from Spain.
That's been going on for now the entire history of the country,
exactly,
based on what you're saying.
Yeah, and originally back in the American Revolution, that's a classic economic and financial with, you know, the French and Indian War caused heavy debt for Great Britain. They wanted to put that debt on our backs as colonists in America. So they put constant taxes and different regulations that they pulled money out of here. We had an amazing underground a smuggling operation in the United States. John Hancock, who signed our Declaration of Independence, he was a part of it, okay?